Hello everyone, it's me again, Mama Perdue. I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to come on here and share with you guys my pockets, my junk journal pockets. And I had put them together as a set, and I will be listing this item as well into my Etsy store. So if you're interested, I will have the link in the description below. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into it. What happened is I had so much leftover book pages. This happened to be this is a really old book, and there's just so much of it, and I want to use them up and start, you know, cutting down my my pile. There's just so much, and every time I go out, I feel like I see something, I always want to, you know, take it back home. I'm afraid I'm collecting way too much stuff, so I needed to get rid of them. And so this is one way I figure I could try and get rid of them and use them in another way, rather than just sitting under my table, you know, collecting dust or whatnot. So it's really easy, you guys. I don't think you need a tutorial. You don't need a tutorial for this. You can, if you can fold the paper, and you don't even have to stitch it. I stitched mine, and my sewing machine is not even, you know, sewing perfectly at times. So it's so good, and then all of a sudden it bunched up, and so I just kind of like that too. It just gives the envelope a little bit more character. So but anyways, you don't have to sew it. You can just simply glue it. So all I did is I folded my this is a whole sheet of the book page. I didn't cut anything. So I just folded to size, and then I took 1/4 of an inch on the lip section here and folded it and glued that. So this way my lip is gonna be a little bit more sturdy, because there's gonna be some traffic going in and out of here, and I want it to last a little longer than, you know, a couple of in and out action here and then, you know, be ripped up. So that's what I did. I just folded it about 1/4 of an inch under there and glue it, and then I took it to my sewing machine and sewed all 3 corners. Now this bottom I didn't sew because it's folded, so it's already sealed, so we don't have to sew that. And then I just folded, and then again I sewed whatever you have. In this case I happen to have lace, so that's what I use. I took lace and then a different color lace and stitched it on my envelope, and then finished it off with a button. You can finish it off with whatever you might have. You have rhinestone, you know, whatever you have available, whatever you want to use. It's going to be your envelope, you know. So just do whatever comes to at the moment, you know. So, and then I have a children's dictionary, and I also wanted to use that up, and I really love the picture on those, and that is why I bought it, really. So so what I did is I fussy cut the image, and then because it was a dictionary, I went ahead and took the definition of the image that I chose, and I also just attached it on there, and I just backed it with some cardstock there. You know, you don't have to do that, but I just kind of wanted it to pop a little bit. So so yeah, that's what I did. It's really easy, and that's all there is to it, guys. And I think they turn out really, really cute. I'm sure there's a tutorial out there how to do this and how to make envelopes. So I'm just sharing what I've done. So you know, once it's done, this is how I would use it. I would just you can either, if it fits the size of your journal, I mean, obviously you can attach it to your journal and just glue all 3 sides again, you know, and then it becomes a you know, a pocket there, and then a tuck spot on the back there. So but if you're like me, it doesn't fit this particular journal that I have on hand right now, here's an idea that you could go use as well. You just hang it on one of your page and use a paper clip to just attach that in place, and there you go. How cute is that? It adds so much onto this plain page, doesn't it? And look at on the other side. So pretty, so pretty. And so when you have it here as well, you can even use it as a tuck spot there as well. So, you know, how cool is that? I love it. So anyways, so that's what I've done. And now I have created a variety of sets, and I have them in sets of 4. And so let's go ahead and show you guys all. I think, no, yeah, I have 5 different different images that I picked. So all right, so I suppose we can also call this put them in category of theme. So in this particular set here, it would fall under birds. So if you're making a journal, birds journal, you know, I think this would be a great addition. So, and the bald eagle, and that's what it looks like on the back. So that's one set. And then this set, this one didn't come from a dictionary. It came from a different book. I will list the name of the book on the below, because I don't have it out here. I'm out here in my workspace in the garage, but I had moved a portion of my space inside the house because it's been crazy hot here, and I can't be in the garage when we're having high 80s in the temperature every single day. And the only time I could really work with my, you know, crafting and with my journal is late at night once it cools down. So right now it's around 9 o'clock, 9:30 already in the evening here. So that's why I'm here filming in my garage, my old workspace. But a lot of what I'm currently working right now, I have moved in the house. So I don't have that book, but I will list the name of the book below. So, but anyways, I really love this book because it's black and white, and it's just different, and I like it. It gives the feel of a really old image. And I should also add, it is very old. The book is published in 1951, if I'm not mistaken, between 51 and 53. So they are, you know, vintage image, and that's why I really love them. So, so that's that. I love this one. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of those images in some of my work here within the next, you know, couple of months or so. So that's that. Here's another one of these. And then here's another one. So they come in a set of 4, and then here's what I use fabric on this one, and then I use some brads instead of a button on this. So, and this fabric I had quilted myself a few months back, and it was just some leftovers. So what a great way to use up some of those scrap that you have, that you've been saving. So I think it turned out, I love the color. So all right, so that's one. And then let's see what it looks like in our page. That's pretty. And that's what it looks like. Again, it's a tuck spot. Love it. So that's another set. So I suppose we could call this botanical garden theme. Here's another botanical. This came from the children's dictionary. So this one are a set of flowers. I love the image here too, because I don't know, did I mention already that they're like matte finish, and that's what I love about them. And they're just again, it gives the vibes of a vintage look to it. Although this particular dictionary is in the 80s, in the late 80s, I think it was published. So that's what the image I have. And then here's the back. Here I just use fabric, and then the button, I sewed that on there. Now with this envelope, I have to let you guys know they're not all gonna be perfect. Like this one, this one is almost like a quarter inch bigger than the other ones. So I folded them one by one. So they're not gonna be perfect, you guys. So I'm disclosing that right now. But I don't think it's really gonna matter, because they're not gonna be, you know, right next to each other. So here's what this one looked like in your journal, and here's what it looks like on the other side. I just love them all on how they look. And then the pages as well, if you can tell, I tea-dyed it. So so that's another set. They're really easy to make. I know there's a lot of tutorial out there how to make, you know, envelope, but I've already explained with you guys how I did them. They're really easy, and all you do is just find the image and just, you know, stick it, glue it on your envelope, just to, you know, embellish your envelope a little bit more. So here, this one is a cantaloupe. This one is an eggplant. This one is a Brussels sprout. And this one is a corn. So with this one, I would guess it would be garden theme journal. And this is what it looks like on the back. I really love how this turned out. The beautiful color, rich color of this ruffle is just so pretty. And then I just tied the lace and cut the edges and make it look like a bow there. So and I just love how it turned out. I think it turned out so adorable. So that's one set, and let's see what it looks like in our journal. How cute is that? I love it. Love it, love it. And look at that. Just adds so much into a blank pages. Plain page, just so much. Oh, I hope you guys give this a try. It's so much fun. It's so addicting. Look how much I made. So that's what, 4 sets of 4. And then this one, look at this. How adorable is this? Turtle, shells. This is seahorse, and some more seashells. So this could go like mermaid theme journal, or maybe like under the sea, sea creatures theme kind of, you know. So I mean, it doesn't have to be a theme. I mean, it can go, you know, you want to just add it in your journal, you know, just add it. So here I went ahead and used a tea-dyed fabric, and then I cut a little bit of ribbon there, and finish it off with a wooden button. So let's see what it looks like in our journal. See how much character it just adds into the page. Just so pretty. And there's the other side. There you go. I mean, you don't have to use it in your journal. I mean, if you want to just write somebody a note, you can definitely just use this to, you know, to insert the note and then give it to a friend. By all means, if you feel like you need to put a label there, you know, I don't see why not. So, anyways, I think that's it. That's everything I've made. I couldn't stop. I think I finished the whole batch of pages that I had. I had a couple of, you know, mishap because my sewing machine kept bunching up and kept ruining the page for me. But you know, as I said, I really don't mind those bunches because I think they really add some character into the envelope. Let me see if I can find like this one, like this bald eagle here. You can see the stitches is all not perfect there, but over here it looks very nice and clean. So, but I like that. It is a junk journal after all, right? And it gives it so much more character, I think. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share those with you guys. So if you decide to purchase it and get it to your house and see that, you know, and then the same with the size. So, okay, well, I hope you guys like this idea. Give it a try. It's so easy and so much fun, and great way to use up those little images, scrap images that you have just sitting there, saving it, I know, and saying to yourself, you know, I'm gonna use it for something. So this would be it. So give it a try and let me know what you guys think. So, okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you again really soon. Bye for now.